From a TV standpoint, man, that looks like just some concrete that they poured, and that was it. It just looks like a big gray concrete house. That's all it looks like. It added no pageantry to the event. I think this is one of the problems baseball has, is they haven't gone back to Boston. They haven't gone back to Baltimore. They need to go to some stadiums that have some sort of look and uniqueness to them.
Character.
And,
where were they last year?
And I'll tell you, Texas ain't it.
Was Cleveland last year? No, I don't think Cleveland was last year. Cleveland's got a nice one. Coors Field's nice. Yeah, get it back to Boston. Put it in Philly. Put it in Pittsburgh. My God. Great ballpark.
The Cubs last hosted the All-Star Game at Wrigley in 1990. Does that seem appropriate? Does that seem like baseball's doing it right?
They have lights now. You can do it.
It's just, to me, a problem in the sport that they just go to like, oh, this stadium's new, and it's big in Dallas, so we'll go there. No. I don't know that anyone's going to look at that or be interested in the history of that.
Is it that much bigger? Like, really?
This place in Dallas?
Yeah.
The ballpark's huge. It's
Yeah.
massive. It's cavernous. Thing's massive. But it looks like they just poured a pile of concrete out there.
Big arena.
In Arlington, and it's a big arena with a roof.
Yep.
Boring. So from a fan perspective, I'm sure the place is great to visit. From a TV perspective, pageantry perspective, it added nothing. It was boring. It was dull. And that doesn't help. The players themselves are boring and dull, and that doesn't really help.
White bread.
So how are we fixing this, boys? What's your plan, Zo?
So how many guys are in the All-Star game? How many people compete in it? What is it? 12? Is it 12?
Last night?
Yeah.
Last night I think there were 8.
8.
There's
Okay,
8
I'm
guys.
sorry.
1 through 8.
I shot higher. So if there's going to be 8,
You said All-Star Game, I thought.
no. So if there's 8, or say it's 10,
No, it's 8. You can't go more than 8.
I understand the data, and I understand the way you look at exit velocity and all that stuff, hits, home runs, RBIs. Give me your 5 best categories for accumulating data to judge a baseball player. Number 1 for me would be home runs. Number 2 would be RBIs. You could factor in doubles. You could factor in exit velocity, distance hit, whatever you want to do. Give me 5 of those. And then we're going to go to the 5, or we could go 4. 4 best in the American and 4 best in the National. And square them up, and it's going to be for money. $25,000. $25,000 to participate. $100,000 to win it.
What?
$25,000 to participate and $100,000 to win the whole
You want to
thing.
give a major league player $25,000? You think it's going to matter? You know the winner got $1 million last night.
I know that. We did this with basketball.
Most of those guys would be making $25,000 in about 1 inning.
I get it. You got to attach some sort of monetary value to it.
All right, so
Yeah, they do. There's $1 million prize last night.
Oh,
The winner got $1 million. All
right.
that's why Pete Alonso used to love winning it, because it was bigger than his salary at
Right.
the time.
So do you want to adjust your numbers? The winner
Sure.
currently gets $1 million.
$1.2 million. 125.
It's not very different from what it is now. That's like accounting for inflation.
They got money. All the TV.
The $1 million
contracts.
prize,
$1.5 million.
The $1 million prize hasn't changed since 2019. That $1 million is worth a lot less now than it was 5 years ago.
That's for sure.
All right, so I do like this, making the top 4 guys in the league do it, because there is some ties with the leaderboard, but you could choose from Aaron Judge, Gunnar Henderson, Rafael Devers, Juan Soto.
Right there. Look who you're getting.
Well,
That's a
now
good
that-
crop
now
right there.
That's a derby.
That's got some juice there.
That's a derby. That has juice. That I
Judge
would
has
do.
to be in that last night.
Yes.
For Major League Baseball, you have to have Judge in that thing.
I agree.
And then over on the National League, could be Ohtani, Marcelo Ozuna, Bryce Harper, Pete Alonso.
Oh, my God. It'd be so much better.
It's a good list.
We just pick guys off the top of the home run leaders.
Yeah.
If you're in the top, how about if you're in the top 10, we get to pick you.
Where you are able to be mandatorily forced. That's it. You have no choice. You can't say no.
It's a home
mandatory.
run contest.
Put it in the CBA.
What are you going to do? Try to hit less home runs during the year?
Yeah. Put it in the CBA. You could be
Just
picked
in the
for the
first
home
half.
run derby, and you must participate. That's it. Simple as that. And pay them handsomely to do it.
Yeah, I think that fixes it. I don't think you're going to fix the game. But you
do
can
what
pick the derby.
Do what the NHL does. If you don't do it, you're suspended.
Love that. I love that too. Force it on them with suspensions.
Maybe baseball players
Or
would like that.
Or don't do it at all and get rid of it.
Right.
To me, that's not an option either. You can't do that. You can't get rid of it. It's not going anywhere. They want the event. So make it an event. Put some effort into making it an event that is exciting, memorable, and includes your best players. Is that such a hard thing? I mean, that was originally the point.
Yeah. To showcase your best players. To showcase your best hitters. Can I throw one out there?
Yes.
Sure.
Steroid era the Derby was better during the steroid
I like
era.
this. Do steroids.
Yes.
Is that,
We
okay,
can't-
McKone?
we can't
Rule
do
of thumb across
steroids.
the board.
No, that's
We can't do
Didn't
steroids.
like
That's a no-go.
What if we brought steroid guys back that have retired?
I want aluminum bats.
Oh.
You want to kill somebody?
Oh, I kind of enjoy this idea.
I want aluminum. I want to see some.
Okay, do they want aluminum?
Well,
God, yeah.
I know like Harper was asked about it, and he was like, "We'll kill someone," essentially. So you got to get the kids off the field for the
Yeah,
aluminum
kids
round.
would have to go. No more kids out there.
But that would be awesome. Just see these guys hit moonshots with an aluminum
sound of
bat.
it.
What if they cork them? Corked bats, bat alterations.
Sure.
allowed.
Yes, yes,
That
I
might
like
be more
that.
fun.
Fix the balls.
Yeah.
They say, listen, you can cheat, cork the bats.
Yeah,
You can tamper with and screw with bats. You can do whatever you want at your timeout. You can switch your bat. You can do all that.
even if it's just like that bonus round that they were doing at the end of like the first round.
Ooh,
All right,
I like
now
that.
you can use
aluminum
your
bat.
Now you can use your bat, whatever bat that you select.
See, I do like the bonus rounds. I like the bonus balls in a 3-point contest. I always like the bonus thing.
Do you know why the bonus ball might be a problem with the aluminum bat? They may not stop hitting home runs.
It's a good point too.
Like that could go on a while.
Yeah, if they make contact, it's gone.
You guys ever played
Right.
backyard baseball on the computer?
I remember that game. That was that was for a generation that was a few years behind me, but I know what you're talking about.
You could use this giant aluminum bat with this huge barrel,
Give them that. I like that.
and it was like a cheat code.
Or your original thought was to go steroids. You let these guys cycle up a little bit.
Right.
Do a cycle.
You know, for the 6 weeks leading up to the All-Star break, maybe there'll be a grace period in baseball from now on.
If
like
you
that.
participate-
Steroid break.
If
Yeah,
you agree-
steroid break.
If you agree to participate, you get to do a cycle.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
And
that.
I get to oversee it.
Yeah.
Training was up.
Yeah. No, I like that.
I'll get them juiced up.
You participate in the game, you are exempt from the testing policy for the entire season. All-Stars, they don't have to worry about that.
Take all the fertility drugs you want.
Yes. Having trouble getting pregnant? No problem. No problem. Take all the things you need. But something like that, something dramatic, something that will make you say, I got to see this.
Yes.
I've got to see, name your player grabbing an aluminum bat. I want to see Bobby Witt Jr. with an aluminum bat.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know, but I'd watch that.
Right?
It would make Bobby Witt Jr. somewhat interesting to me.
Judge. That'd be great. Big
Judge with an aluminum bat is like Phelps versus Shark.
But
You'd want to see
never
that. You
happened.
would
But at
want
least,
to
the
wanna
watch
alu-
that.
see it.
at least the aluminum bat, like right away, can fix the problem of give me a reason why I have to watch this. And that doesn't involve forcing any players into it.
Right.
Or forcing a new lineup or picking from the league leaders. You just find your 8 guys and you get to give them the aluminum bat to see what they can do with it. Or altered bat, whatever you decide on. That would make it interesting.
I like it.
And get the hell out of these concrete, boring stadiums.
Go to ballpark.
Will you get out of those places? Last year it was in Seattle. It's fine.
It's okay.
The year before that it was in L.A., which was a good one. L.A.'s a good venue. It adds a little something to it.
I don't like the West Coast ones though, where it's still light out during
Yeah.
some of the Derby.
Coors Field was the year before that. It was in Cleveland in 2019.
Nice.
Before that it was in Nationals Park in 2018. They've got to get somewhere with some feel to it. They're going to Atlanta next year. And then the year after that is Philadelphia. Philadelphia, I think, has some character.
Yeah,
Is
a little bit.
it Citizens Bank Park still? That's
So
the
does
name of it
Detroit.
still?
Detroit does too. Similar.
When was the last time they were in Detroit?
Love their ballpark.
They have not been to Detroit. 2005, they were in Detroit.
Let's get them there.
2005. Even Detroit is better than what you saw last night.
Yeah, Greektown.
But can you imagine that? They have not been to Chicago, to Wrigley Field, since 1990.
It's terrible.
It's like, what are you doing? There's only a couple of those left.
Yeah. How many more are you going to squeeze out?
I don't understand that. Doesn't make a ton of sense. If you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand here. For more Red Sox analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.